Hello, and welcome back to another video on Warriors Abyss with me, Lidshot. Okay, so last video we played as Yue Jin. Wasn't too thrilled with him. His moveset was a little lackluster. On this video, the RNG has decided to roll onto Akio Masakato. Kato? I don't know. So I think his unique summon tactic is okay. I don't really use many summons with Swift Strike. Maybe I should look into that. His possessions, he has, skill, flame, which are really good. Toyotomi and Brave General, these by themselves I think are A. I mean, realistically, what more do you need, right? Toyotomi and Brave General, and then also skill. It's phenomenal. So definitely A. Traits, on the other hand, B maybe? Probably C. Again, attack speed, 20 seconds, you knock enemies into the air. I recall this dude having a really fun moveset, I believe. Might be confusing with somebody else, but like that might, it's something off the side, so it's probably something that it's always gonna be on, and you're never gonna notice it because it's always on. So increasing attack when you interrupt an enemy's telegraph attack is always great. 30% is phenomenal. Musou and a symbol gauge charge when you acquire a peach by 20%. Again, it's not the greatest, but I mean, for an added effect. And then increasing attack towards enemy level bosses, or level boss enemies. I can just read the words that are written on the screen there. But I would say this is one of the more lackluster traits. But if we transcend him, this just increases to 120%. Nobody gives a shit about that. His traits, I mean, 50% attack now for 15 seconds. So that's always kind of a guaranteed 50% attack buff, which is kind of nice, on top of the 100% that he gets from having his unique weapon and being transcended. So it's serviceable. And then increase 60% towards level boss enemies. Again, is decent. I don't think I can give it any more than a B. It is damaged. Like, it's something that, okay, cool. For the most part, well, not even. It's just like 60%. It's 100, and you're getting 60% during a boss. You would have to wait, until you had enemies to interrupt to then get another 50% because you can't interrupt a boss. So I don't think you can. I don't think when they're glowing yellow, I don't think that counts as a telegraphed attack. You can't interrupt, so it's kind of pointless. But what he does get that bumps him from A all the way up to S, and this is why I think people that get emblems like this deserve a whole tier of their own, in a sense, maybe. He gets Tokugawa and Western Region. Now, Western Region, kind of not that great, but only because I just didn't know any better. And this guy right here does barrier damage with Western Region people, and if you transcend him, it's also might, and it's 120. So I'm actually just going to do that, which is super good. So he gets Tokugawa, which with the Nobuyuki Sanada, he does barrier damage with Tokugawa. So this guy potentially, not very easily, but potentially has 4 avenues for barrier damage. And if they're all buffed, that is a 480% attack buff towards barrier damage. Who's the other one that does barrier damage? It's this guy, isn't it? Or Toyotomi? Yeah. What is he? He needs 60,000? Okay. As much as I want to keep him on, my aim is to see if I can't get this guy to the absolute full barrier damage, which means I might actually go through a training hall with him kind of interested. I did, which I guess I could turn this one off. I did activate his Transcendence, which his is great. I mean, it's just like UA Jin, just with fire, but his activation conditions become so much easier to do, which it's originally Dong Zhao army, which there's 6 emblems. 6 people have Dong Zhao army. You upgrade him, and now it's Brave General, and it's just 2. And as we know, Brave General is been all over the place in this game. 45 people have Brave General emblems, so you're gonna find 2 of them. He also is pretty cool, but we'll go over that some other future day, maybe the next video, who knows. So there is that. Okay, as much as I kind of want to do, I mean, we could do a sausage fest. What is this? Okay, 20% to Brave, and then more likely to find male. I mean, I don't really care too much about those, if I'm being completely honest. But maybe I should have just picked this one. Where is he? He's on the screen. I know he is. My eyes just haven't found him yet. Where the hell is he? There he is. I found him. Oh my God. God, if it was a snake, I would have died. Boy, that was irritating. Ooh, yeah, I got this hero rerolls by 3, which is so much better than this 2. It's like super strong health and strength. I think that's defense. I think it's is that defense? See, this is why they shouldn't have a shield for strength when they have an arm pump and then a shield for, I have to assume, defense. So it's a heart for HP, 290. Then he has the fist pump thing for 531, which I have to assume that's his attack. Then he has a shield emblem for 443 defense, and then the foot symbol for speed. So why is it on the emblem strength as a shield and vigor is a fist? See, more things of whatever next update they do, they need to change those emblems. I don't care who they add. They could even take away 5,000 people. They could take away half the cast, as long as they could change the emblems on the thing to make it make more visual sense. That's a tangent for another day. You know what? Let's do this training. I can't remember how good this guy is, so what's the thing for 5? Oh, 5 is just a maximum level. Do I really want to subject myself to pain and torture? Not really. No, we'll just do 4. I can't, off the top of my head, remember how unbelievably strong this guy is or isn't. I know he was great. I have a feeling, I have it on a different page. I have a feeling I had him around A rank. Ooh, that C3 is great. Oh. That's great. Oh, whoa. Those are serviceable. I always like samurai warriors that have a different hyper. I mean, yeah, no, objectively, we take this. There's only one. I almost wanted to try out the, what the hell did I wanted to try out? The makes more likely for samurai warriors to appear. But I kind of want to see if I can get Dong Zhao. I guess I have used this guy before. I guess he has a pretty serviceable, normal combo. Yeah. Yuji Yaso, huge asshole. I got him already. That's dope as shit. Oh, and we're going speed. Are we gonna get Kataro? Kataro, yeah. Kataro Fuma? Could we be getting him automatically? Could this run be super blessed? Ooh. Oh no, that's a C4, not a C3. It's really kind of hard not having a visual representation to know which combo I'm on. I really don't want to get iced, but I mean, getting a Brave General, I kind of need that to get Yuji Yasuo online. Whenever I use Yuji Yasuo, 100%, it's gonna be really hard for me not to put asshole, Yuji asshole, causes you to lose all of your tears of blood, increases your tears of blood by 3,000, or just gain a. You know what? We'll chance it. Hey, if it was 50-50, I don't think I would have taken those odds. That one's a little lackluster. That one's better. What is our... It's wide, not aimable though. Ugh. That's fun. This is fun. See, his is wide. He attacks slower than Yuejin, but unlike Yuejin, he doesn't... There is a fine line between, like, yes, you're mobile, but... Oh, now your fuckface decides to show up after I take off, after you're no longer transcendent. You dick munch. Oh, hey, look who else showed up. Still need a Hojo. Another Hojo, either through Kai or Kataro. No, we'll just take the Hideyoshi. Toyotomi's great. I think I need some more Toyotomis for somebody to get online. Oh no, I need Uesugi. I really hate that it's Uesugi and Toyotomi that gets buffed by that guy, but then he just needs Uesugi. Ah, I wish it was just Toyotomi, even if they made it like a lot of Toyotomi. Because how many Uesugis are there? There's only 3 Uesugis. It's tied with Hojo. It is tied with Hojo for having 3. Ow! Don't think so. It's so weird how, like, somebody like Yuejin, who is a speed, like, he's supposed to be fast. This guy attacks somewhat decently fast, that is. Ooh, Uesugi. Perfect. My prayers were answered. We'll go this way? We'll go this way. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. You dick cock. I can do it. No, it's not terrible. Okay, don't know what the hell that dude did, but he did something. Musou. Wisdom. Still said it wrong. I still don't know why I say Musou. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't even remotely tell you why I say Musou. Maybe in one of the games something's called Musou or Mushu. I could be wrong. Maybe something's called Mushu in one of the games. Maybe not even one of these games. Maybe it's called Mushu in like a Fire Emblem one, but I recall Mushu being what it was called. And this guy needs Bolt and Torchbearer. Okay. None of you are Torch. Mirror or Bolt. You know we're gonna reroll. Yeah. 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 I just rerolled through Ryu. What are you gonna do about it? Click off the video? Don't do that. We don't have to get wild. I guess we'll take him. I mean, that's 50%. 50% attack. Well, I guess if I had buffed him, it would have been 60. Okadaki. My god, that goes on for freaking decades. Boom, boom, boom. Wee, woo, woo. Oh, get out of the way, you stupid floor cussy. Yeah. What the hell? Get me to the tree. Oh, hey, we're almost to the... No, I do not want to use another one. Are those guys good? Probably not. Let's see here. What are you? April Shower, Swing Blade, Sword Dance, Closed Block, Cleaving Blade. Well, I'm gonna have Cleaving Blade. Might as well put Cleaving Blade. And then you have that. You can go there. Buy more generals. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. Here we go. It is me, a Mario. My grandmother, who I live with. I always say, you know, like, how's it going? She'll go, it's going. And she is not quoting Mario. She is 79 years old. She hasn't a clue who the f Mario is. I thought that would be a better... Oh, I thought that would be a better fucking... whatchamacallit? Oh, look at that. Did you see that barrier fucking disappear? That barrier didn't know what the fuck hit it. Get out of here, you stupid one-eyed dinosaur. Take my spirit bomb. Or Big Bang Attack, even though it's technically closer to a Big Bang Attack. Well, I mean, no, actually, technically it's closer to a spirit bomb. Matsukaze, Four-Wheeled Chariot, or now hear me out, we could do extra burn damage for our normal attack and charge attacks, and lose 15% of our HP. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let me pick that. I know I was sounding sarcastic, but, you know, I did pick it. Can't wait for this to blow up in my face. Like, the fuck did I just pick? Nobody cares about something cooldown. The hell is it? Yeah, tea kettle. This is gonna blow up in my face like a tea kettle. But I mean, he's flame. It's a more weird looking flame. And that isn't, it's great, it's fine. Since it's now on normal attacks and not just charge attacks, I think it's way more serviceable. Yeah, and he has a wide sweeping attack there with his C3, C4. No, I get so excited every time I see him, but I do need Bolt and Yui Sugi, which is not all that necessary. Strength. I need skill though. Should probably add Kenshin. He's one of the people I have yet to use. Apparently Kenshin's very strong. Very strong. Very strong. You know how strong? Super strong. Totally forgot. I picked fucking Ieyasu just for the emblems, but totally forgot that he's Tokugawa. 50% attack buff. This dude has like a potential. I think he has too much going for him. And he's in a realm all his own. Very serviceable, but he has so many realms. I have to assume his build potential has to be S, just because he has so many avenues. Almost said ravenues. Avenues to go down. Wisdom, charm, vigor. We're gonna go charm. 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 He's very charming. Not my type of guy though. Is he? I mean, he's serviceable. He's okay. He's not Lu Xun though. I'm trying to think of if anybody's gonna be more attractive than Lu Xun. I don't think so. Maybe if Yue Jin didn't have his like helmet on, and I could see his face more, maybe he could be cuter. Maybe. Okay. Ugh, get out of my fucking way. You know, this guy's way the fuck up here. Let's go this way. Let's see if I'm gonna test out my theory. No, my theory was wrong. I guess it's just completely circumstantial. It always feels like the one that's always away from the rest of the group was always the one that was the real guy. Oh, got him. Half moon. I don't think that one's great. Right? Nobuyuki. Yes. Who's here? Nobody important. Bolt. Do I waste a crystal bead on Bolt? What does this one do? Bolt, would you look at that? I wanted to go Flame. Flame. Who do I get rid of? Who do I get rid of? Probably this guy. This guy doesn't really do anything for me. Ooh, Penetrating Bolt. Penetrating Bolt's great. I love Penetrating Bolt. Apparently he's not all that great. Okay, I need Sunsei. That's who I need out of this next tree. We're looking for Sunsei. Or is somebody else. I mean, Ina could work too. Because she's the torchbearer and also Bolt and skill. She's basically just a better Sunsei, actually. We're looking for Ina. She has more emblems and all that. See, using this character, he has a really good C4, right? Phenomenal C4. Would you look at that? That's insane. We are going to immediately. Oh, look at that! We use it and then immediately get Kane Sugu Naoi. I think that sounds wrong. Kane Sugu Sogu. Kane, because it's not like Kanet. It's Kane Sugu. There's not an O there. It's Sugu. And then Naoe. 100% we take this dude. 100% we take that dude. That's so fucking dope. Look at that. We got one. We got two. Hold on. We got Brave General barrier damage right now. And that one's online. Oh. We have Nobu, we got the freaking Tokugawa barrier damage online. And we got the Toyotomi barrier online. All we have left to find, I can never remember the dude's name, but this guy has the double vigor. Just need him online. Or to find him and then get him online. Who is... that's Keiji. It's 100% Keiji. Really? Seems weird, but okay. But it also looks like we're going Bolt, so there is that. Okay, I need to find... No, I should have everybody... Oh, I'm one away. Hey, look, another Bolt. I don't think there's... And there's nobody in Bolt that I really need. Realistically need. This dude is going to be super strong. I just have a feel. Maybe you should have gone on a higher difficulty. Maybe. Maybe I should have. Anyways, the thought I was gonna say, or I was so pleasantly surprised by, ow! Was, when it comes to like movesets, still have like how I want to rank movesets, because like, say like Nobunaga, he had not just one moveset that I wanted to like focus on, like combo I should say, I keep saying moveset, but a combo I wanted to focus on. You know, he had a lot of variety to his moveset, which is great, right? Like that should be anyone was rewarded. I think I gave his moveset an S. Because I think a variety is better, not just always using the same goddamn move over and over. Which is great, you know, it's a little bit more varied, but should somebody that just has a fun, specific moveset lose points? Like Magoichi or this guy, for that matter? The fact that I had to give up... I mean, I'm basically going Bolt at this point, so she could be really good. She could be really good. Super good, but I really want to get my skill online. I just want that other... Oh, definitely. Give me... I think it's... Shimazu? It's Shimazu something. Oh man, it's just getting to the point. This is getting to the point, like, who do I guess Kenshin, right? Even though Cleaving Blade is phenomenal, especially the Cleaving Blade Bolt, which is basically what we're going with. Oh yeah, I need to oh yeah, he doesn't, again, using the same rivalry. I mean, we got everything online. Let's go Flame. Oh! I was about to say that was a little lackluster, but then he does this so wide swing for his Hyper 5. That's fucking dope. Speed. Perfect. Okay. Picking you is really tempting, but no. None of you are great. There he is. I need one more vigor. One more vigor. This is gonna be so much fun. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay. So is this... I think this is the team. I think this is like absolutely everybody I possibly could have. Right? Because he increases my attack. He increases my attack. And then the other 4 increase my barrier damage. Or attack towards barrier damage. My nipples are about to explode. This is... This is gonna be great. This is gonna be phenomenal. Who? Who I think is stronger? I feel like his Earth Shatter was actually pretty good. I forget what playthrough. I don't know if it was a recording video or not, but there was his Earth Shatter was actually pretty serviceable. Penetrating Blades, great. I'm gonna keep it like this. Probably a slight better aspect. Okay, so I know I need Vigor, right? I also need... So he's online. He's online. I just need one more Vigor. I guess to get his Penetrating Blade online, I need Ina and then Masayuki. I just need one Brave General, and then I also need to get Hachibana. I guess his sister? Question mark? Genshiro, I think is how her name's pronounced. I might give up him, Iyuasu, right? To get her, to have her on my team, and then they kind of buff each other, maybe? I'll think about it. So I need a Toyokawa, Hakugawa. Let me just pick up that name. There's one Takugawa. We go this way. We'll go wind, only because I know that there's like Zhang Fei, Guan Yu. I want to say Machao has strength or vigor, so that's what we aim for. I just need one vigor, and then what's his face is online. Nope. We'll check the charm though. More charm equals more better, as we all know. A little Beyblade attack. Not the best, like for movement or anything, but like most samurai warriors, his hyper combos do kind of, keep him somewhat mobile. Like the attack animation itself makes them step forward, so it could be good. Brave General. I could get him online. Ooh, I'd rather get the attack and the speed. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Only because I know we're definitely going to. Let's go flame, I guess. Probably should have taken shield. Who is shield and? Is there a shield bolt? Is there a shield bolt? I have to say his Musou is probably B. Why is that dude wind? It's just weird that that dude's wind. What is his name? Stop it. Yoshihiro Shimazu. We'll take skill. Yeah, this dude is fun as fuck. He's also, his transcendence really kind of, I think he was already like an A tier type character, and that freaking transcendence, giving him Tokugawa and Western region, every one of his emblems is viable. Like, right? Like you get an attack buff from every single one of them, and you have barrier damage from every single one of them. I think Toyotomi's the only one that gives him a status infliction, but again, as we all know, status infliction isn't the end-all be-all. Like, it's nice to have, but it's not something to go out of your way to really get. Or it's something that's going to buff your ranking for emblems. Like if that's all you have access to, it's not. It's nice. I would say it's enough to somewhat help you, but this thing should be deleting. We should be seeing things delete. Look at it! I didn't even need to do my symbol gauge. Oh. God, this dude is in a league of his own. This dude's insane. Yeah, no, 100%. This dude's insanity. This dude is incredible. I have 13,000. I think I do. I mean, do I? Shorten hero summoning cooldown by 30%. That could be good. That could be real good. Bring myself more crystal saplings, or rerolls, I should say, at crystal saplings. It's not necessary, quite frankly. I mean, my build's already basically online. Taking this, again, my build is basically online. There's no way in hell I don't, like, right? There's no way in hell I don't get another vigor. And that's it. That's all I need. That's all I need is vigor. We're at 241%. Super strong. I'm trying to think if there's another. Unfortunately, I think Toyotomi doesn't have any more, like a stronger attack buff. Unfortunately. But he has 100. So I guess we're really wanting to go vigor going forward. That could be interesting. Reducing our summoning cooldown could be decent. More people find people better. I'm gonna pick this one. I think the summoning cooldown would be a little much. Really don't like that we're at 35 minutes and we just beat Magadori, but this should go by real quickly. Especially boss fights. This dude's about to fucking delete people. At least he fucking better be. I guess we need a, what is it, white? Is it White Tiger? That does bolt by 7% or increases attack for every bolt emblem by 7%. My goodness gracious. This guy is great. Do I believe he is S tier? I mean, with his transcendence, he's just so versatile. Like there's just strong. I would say he is really dependent on having samurai warriors, right? Like if he doesn't have access to samurai warriors, he becomes completely useless. Like, right? Oh, its combos are nice. Combos are real nice. 100. That's great. What do I care about right now? Musou. This is yeah. Let me just reroll. Maybe I can get a better. I didn't, but we'll take the vigor. That dude's finally online. This is actually kind of terrible. Okay, we're gonna use one crystal bead here. We'll take the vigor. That's kind of what we're aiming for. We're just taking vigor. Okay, then we'll go this way. Not getting a crystal sapling here is not the worst. We do have a lot of crystal beads. I'll probably use one at the end of this one. Use two, I should say. Well, whatever. A vigor. It's not bolt, flame. Well, actually, it's not bolt. I don't want it. This is. I probably should have. This dude would have destroyed 5. Oh, it's so great to have a character, to be using a character. It's fucking wild to go from like a lackluster character to a really strong character. Oh, bolt damage. Oh, it's fucking wild. I mean, granted, do I get rid of one of the barrier guys, right, if I find Lubu? Because I intentionally didn't pick Lubu when he showed up on screen. I get one of the barrier guys. Maybe I get rid of Yoshihiro, maybe? Maybe? Because his move doesn't really synergize, it's wind. You know? Ugh. This is gonna be terrible too. Ugh. It's awful. Anybody? Now let's go this way, I guess. We go this way, I guess. I will say his phase potential is kind of a little lackluster. I'm not gonna lie. His boss deleting potential is phenomenal. Let's go charm. Ow, you dick munch. Because it does take a bit. He's not very fast on getting the crowd damage. That is apparent. Tis apparent. This Hyper 5 is phenomenal though. I mean, he has good hyper 5. His C4 is great. Very wide, you know, crowd clearing. He has pretty decent crowd control and just his normal swipes. His Hyper 4 is a little... I mean, it's great. It's okay. It's not good for crowds, though. This is phenomenal. Scissor? I don't know what that one does. Charm, Flame... Skill... No, I kind of want more Charm. We're going to use another one here. With the Vigor. I will not use another one. What do we got? Charm? Yeah, we're definitely taking Charm. What does Scissor do for me? What does Scissor... This is Bolt. This is Slay. No. I'm gonna go Charm. Definitely going Charm. Okay. I should be flying through these phases. Going forward. Like, this dude has an obscene... Let me voice crack. An obscene fucking barrier potential. There should be no excuse as to why these phases are lasting so long. That's serviceable. That's nice. We gotta be abbying. Abbying. You get up there, 1.2. Phenomenal. This dude is fucking amazing. This dude is 100% S. Like, the only thing, quite frankly, that Vigor. It's probably for the best, quite frankly. I do have to take into account his traits. So I am getting a 50% attack buff for a little bit, and then when I'm fighting bosses, I get a 60% attack buff. So I do technically have 50 to 60% more attack than what's showing, in a sense. You need to take that into account. And that's definitely lasting the entire battle. Bolt and Charm. Yeah, let's do Bolt and Charm. Bolt and Charm is decent. Do I? Yes, I think I do. We'll use one here. Speed and Charm. Yeah, let's do Speed and Charm. I like that. Obviously, we're going this way because we don't want to use a Cauldron just yet. We're basically not going to be getting any more noticeable amount of tears. Yeah, I mean, he has a pretty wide moveset. Vigor. I mean, Vigor. We're going all the way with Vigor. Or as far as we possibly can go with Vigor. Yeah. Get out of here. One of those, who would be better? Who would make us stronger? Would it be Lu Bu or Genshio? His C5, his C4, C5 is great. His Hyper 5 is phenomenal. What's his Hyper? I mean, his Hyper... Or his Hyper, his C3 is not good. Wait. His C4, C5, yeah, no, I said the right C. Oh yeah, I forget Zhang Liao. I still have him buffed. Or transcended. So he has a speed. Yeah, we'll take this. It's bolt, skill, speeds, perfect. We'll take the wisdom. It's not the, or, you know, it's serviceable. Maybe we can get Zhu Liang for the two whatchamacallits? Wisdom and the bolt. Nah, I think quite frankly, the person I would really want, I guess Lubu would be the one that would technically be slightly better. Technically. Ugh. You can kind of like do a hyper combo and then go into a normal combo and then go into a hyper combo. That's kind of cool. Kind of. Some people do it a little more fluid than he does. Ugh. Ugh. Out of these, we'll take wisdom. This dude is phenomenal. Look at that. We get the guy that I wanted. We got the guy that I wanted. Not that I'm, you know, needing him. I just wanted him for his emblems. Who would we want here? I mean, the only person really worth taking here would be maybe MYS. Right? It'd be MYS. Now there's a little bit of a not lag, but pause after he does his up vigor. One more vigor and we got 80% more attack. Yeah, this dude, I definitely should have picked a stronger. Oh. No. I mean, we got him. I thought we went flame this time. One last reroll. I need 3 Sonatas. If I can find that, we're getting rid of Ieyasu. Either Ieyasu or Mune Shige. Mune Shige? I think that's how it's pronounced. Something, it's fairly close. You guys know what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think so. Get out of here. Get out of here. Sit down, good sir. Sit down. Yeah. So strong. So strong. What are we looking at? I mean, yeah, we take Art of War. What the fuck? What else are we taking? What else are we taking there? It's made him stronger. 3 Sonatas. Okay. Who is there a Sonata here? I don't think there's a Sonata. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. That's what it is. So what we need? Ina. Ina would be good. Sao P. I'm just thinking of people that no, he's a torchbearer. Ina. Masayuki could be good, and that would boost Nobuyuki. Be one of the things that'll boost him. Ooh. C2, not that bad. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have. I think the only thing, I think it's still S. Don't get me wrong, but that puts him a little lower than somebody like MYS. And granted, I've only used MYS like once. Maybe twice, but that was more of a depth run. Bolt. His MYS just feels a little bit more mobile, and his radius is a little stronger. But quite frankly, I don't think that's... Like, MYS isn't the barrier to entry for S tier, so somebody even get remotely close to somebody like MOS is still serviceable, so. But yeah, MOS is, well, definitely, he's my S. So we should pronounce it from now on. Who's here? This was just strength, right? Let's go strength, wisdom, I guess. Get wisdom unlocked. Well, this is a lose-lose, so I guess we'll just take this one. I don't want to go cauldron just yet, since we aren't getting that much tears anymore. Yeah, we're definitely not crying with this guy. I mean, maybe tears of joy of how fucking goddamn strong he is, specifically comparative to who we just used. Like, UA Jin was kind of a slog. This dude, like, he was, I feel like UA Jin was maybe slightly easier on phases, maybe? Nah, this dude seems way stronger in phases. But he's definitely, I mean, a 480% attack buff towards barriers is obscene. Now, the thing that would make this suck is if they don't stack, which would be weird. I can't imagine these not stacking, right? It'd be absolutely strange if you could only ever have one increase to barrier damage. And that could be a thing. That very much could be a thing. I know status infliction is obviously capped to just one, because you can only have 100%. I mean, what the hell else would you do with more? With more status infliction, if you already have 100%, what would be the point of having it increasing it by more than that? Ow! What the hell was that damage? Hold on, throw something that increases? Why did you do so much damage to me? It seems like bullshit. Bullshit. He is vigor. I do need one more vigor. What are the odds? I know that I don't think there's a. Is there a vigor charm? I don't think there's somebody that has a vigor charm. I don't have a recollection of anybody that's a vigor charm. But I kind of want to get charm at least to 12. Be great. I mean, this is somebody who's, I think the only failing he has two failings. Well, I say failings that aren't like S rank, right? And that would be his Musou and his traits. We'll take the charm. I would say those are the only two that leeway, and then we got him up to get 12. Fucking strong as shit. Okay. Is there any more strength? Oh, I should want to. Damn it, I forgot to look to see if there was a strength and charm. Because, like, right, like his Musou is strong. But that was like super optimized, and I did 120. And I think at that point, we're looking at B. Because it's not like aimable like before you use it. It's just wherever you're facing, that's where you're hitting. And it's decent, it's serviceable. It's not terrible, but I don't think I can give it any more than a B. So, and then his traits are a B as well. I think that's fair. Because having an attack buff, like a guaranteed 60% attack buff against, you know, a boss is really good. amazing. Musou or wisdom. We'll do wisdom. We shall do wisdom. Oh, where the what? Sometimes where these things are put baffle me to no end. We're gonna take Nobunaga because he has charm, and there's our vigor. There's our last. Well, hopefully it's not our last vigor. Maybe we could get. What do I want here? I'm gonna do what I want. I don't. Dang. Who else? Is there another person that has 2 vigor? Musou has 2 vigor, right? I guess that's 2 out of 1. I don't know if I would re-roll for him. Oh, this dude is so good. This dude is so good. I mean, just the night and day difference on a playthrough when you're playing with a character that is good on phases, right? But also good on bosses. Or see, like, Lu Xun, he was phenomenal on phases. And look at that, I got Lu Bu. Look at that, I got Lu Bu. We're definitely taking Lu Bu. I apparently have yeah. Does it really matter who I pick here? I kind of really wish I knew. You know what phase I was on? Kitty Sprinks. Let's reroll. Hey, would you look at that? Cat Ryu. What the hell was I talking about? Yeah, but Lu Xun was good on phases, terrible on bosses. Yue Jin was just terrible on bosses. It was just terrible in general. Terrible is a very harsh word to say. Not enjoyable. He was okay, he was serviceable. And you had to take into account Lu Xun. I was playing on traversal level 5, right? And he was still doing. No, he wasn't impossible to use, right? I think Yue Jin on traversal level 5 would have been a little bit more of a chore. I'm very upset that I did not end up going traversal level 5 with this guy. Really wish I had gone traversal level 5 with this guy. It would have been a little bit more enjoyable. Or a little bit more of a challenge. Give me them fists. Give it to me. I need 2 more vigor. I need 2 more vigor. Oh, give me. I know. Oh, who's vigor and flame? Who's vigor and flame? I keep thinking it's Kai, but Kai's vigor and bolt, I believe. Who would I want to see here? Who would I want to see here? Who indeed would I want to see here? Oh my god, I can't think of any vigor. Like I'm going blank on vigor. Oh come on, give me vigor, give me vigor, give me vigor. We'll take the speed. We'll take the speed. 1 more speed and we'll have free movement, which is such a huge buff. I'm so glad you don't need just 8. You need the original before the I guess it's the 4th update. I'm gonna call it the Transcendent update. Owie! You needed 18 speed, which is, you know, a lot of speed to get with no benefit, in my opinion. And then free movement is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not end all be all. Okay. I jumped. There's 100%. Well, this is flame anyways. Oh yeah, Meng Xiao, Toyo, Hisa, Shimazu is fist, Dong Jiao is fist flame, Guan Yinping, yeah. I shall take Guan Yu though. I shall take Guan Yu. Oh, if I could get... Okay, so we are at 316 strength. Technically, versus a boss, we're going to be at 376 strength, which is a little underwhelming. I did forget about MYS, not going to lie. I don't think we have any Sonatas. Any more Sonatas. If we do, not enough. Yeah, we still have 2. Unless they're all in the next... unless they're... Yeah. And we're going to use our a symbol gauge this time. Ow! Oh, don't think so. Get out of here, veteran. Oh, please be vigor. Please be vigor. Please be vigor. Vigor, 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 vigor. Give me 18 vigor. I want to see 18 vigor. That's what I want to see. I want to see it in my fucking face. I want to see it. Give it to me. You asswipe. We'll take the flame, I guess. Okay. Come on. Give me a fist. Give me a fist. Right in the face. Give me a fist right in the face. Thank you, game. Musou, wind, flame. Okay, we do have art. We wanted 8 trigrams. That's what I want. Do I just take the black tortoise, even though it's obviously objectively the worst in terms of strength, because you do have to take into account what's my formation? It's my increase is increased by 3%. For every bolt, so that's 36. Win 5, 30, so technically it's still not enough. And then we got 4 for 28. Oh no, for 20. I mean, what I still have is technically still better, but this one be fucking 140. I think I take this. I take this, and then that doesn't do anything for me, so we take the charm. I mean, this is a pretty strong thing. 8 gates, gold lock it's not terrible, right? It's not terrible. I don't think it's all that great, but it's not terrible. 8 trigrams would have been fucking lit. Absolutely lit. We will... I think we're gonna change you to this. So I think getting that one off might be okay. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah, I can't wait for this video to get uploaded. This run has been great. Super great, super strong. I mean, I don't think there's a single other character. There might be maybe one other character, but I don't know who it would be off the top of my head anyways. That has the same level of a barrier damage that this guy is ever gonna have. Right? Like who else is gonna have this level of barrier damage? Barrier. Get out of here, barrier. Nobody likes you. Ow. That's mean. You're a meanie head. Give me that emblem. Come on, give it to me. Bolt. I guess we'll take strength. Why not? One more bolt isn't all that worth it, I guess. Yeah. True form of Goma. You know, Your Gomo suck my dick. Got him. That's gonna hurt. How and I still ran into it. What kind of ass is that? And I still ran into it like an idiot. Delete that. Well, even if I wanted to, I couldn't. And we do it. We have like all the things now. We'll do our big bang attack. Yeah, I think this would have been maybe a little stronger, or stronger, but enjoyable is the wrong word, but whatever. This would have been better on like a traversal level 5 to really show off the thing. So now, granted, this probably could have been better. Maybe I could have been a little bit, just a tad bit stronger by having NYS. Maybe NYS instead of what of the barrier damage. Maybe. But I mean, we got 18 vigor, which is superb. 14 charm is nothing to sneeze at. 12 bolt is fairly decent too. 13 speed, I mean, one away from whatever speed gives it. Or one away from free movement. I immediately forgot what it did. But I did like really aim for vigor. Another increase to barrier damage could have been nice, but not necessary. I think we get some pretty decent treasures. That tea kettle very much helped. I feel like it's definitely buff. Get the vigor, get that, we get the 20,000, we got the charm. So, not bad at all. So, I don't think anybody's going to be shocked. His emblem's S. Probably even a tier above that, like S+. You know what? Because it's my ranking system. There's very little people, like, I think he, for just emblems alone, he has a tier above everybody else. Because every single one of his emblems is phenomenal. I mean, you got skill, which automatically, you know, gets him ahead. Like, he gets up to his C5 combos, or Hyper 5 as well, or Hyper 4, I mean. He has flame, which flame is phenomenal. And then he had every single one of his sub emblems is either a good title or a good faction. Like Tokugawa, Toyotomi. Both of those, phenomenal, especially since Tokugawa now gets barrier damage. Then he has Brave General, which has an attack buff to it through Zhang Liao, and it has barrier damage through Yuji Yaso. He has Western Region, which has now, or it's always had, a barrier damage through Yoshihiro. And then he has an attack buff through Mune Shige. Like, it's just, there's always something he can do with his emblems. I don't think there's a single other character that has as good of emblems that this guy has. Like, it is superb. It's superb. It's phenomenal. His Transcendence made him, in emblems, okay. Like, hey, they're phenomenal. Toyotomi and Brave General, phenomenal. Great, you're gonna have an easy time. But with this thing, holy shit. Now, we're gonna do a little drop off. I think his traits are B. They are serviceable. They are always going to be there. You're always gonna notice that attack speed increase, and you're always gonna kind of notice that attack buff during phases, and then an attack buff during bosses, right? Very seldom things, like the very end of it, where I was experiencing maybe both attack buffs against True Form Goma and maybe some other bosses that I did in one round before the horde showed up. But I don't think it's noticeable enough. It gets to a point where it's you always have it, so you never notice when you don't have it, right? And I think that's fair. It's enough that it's nice supplemental damage. Build potential. There is it's S. Moveset S. Like, it's not as fluid, but it's versatile, and it's a good radius, right? The only thing that's lacking is mobility to a certain extent. His hyper, I never really relied on his hyper 1, 2, or 3. I kept accidentally doing his hyper 4, but that was also fairly decent on bosses, at least to do barrier damage, to, you know, focus on barrier damage. But it wasn't terrible enough to, you know, if I was locked to it, like, oh great, I'm locked to this one, like Zhang Liao's C3. Hyper 5, phenomenal. Not one of the better ones, but it's still really good for him. His C4 and C5 were great. His other Cs were serviceable in their own right, like very versatile, very phenomenal, very great. Musou, again, we take a little dip. We take a little dip to B, but we're right back up to A or S for enjoyability. 100%, 100. There is no doubt in my mind. This dude is an S tier person. I don't know how I'm gonna rank an S plus. I don't know really how I'm gonna do that. 4 plus 6 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6. I mean, it's 26 right now. Do I just jump it up to, I mean, 36 would give him 6 out of 6, right? I kind of just want to double it. I just kind of want to double that, right? And it's going to be a 6.3 because it's my tier list. I mean, he's like, I think the emblems really should average everything out. Like, granted, even if I just treated it as like maybe a plus 10, right to that, it would have been 36. He would have been a 6 out of 6, which is still S. But it's so, I mean, his moveset was great. His build potential, his build power is so great because he can go in so many realms. He takes advantage, of Flame. He takes advantage of MYS. He takes advantage of Tokugawa, Toyotomi, Brave General, Western. I mean, I can go on and on and on. If you have not used this guy, you need to be using this guy, especially Transcendent. I think he's still S. Don't get me wrong. I think he's still S. Untranscendent, like without being transcendent. Like his transcendence, quite frankly, is a transcendence for him. It just like amplifies everything about him to an astronomical realm. I can't think of everybody I've used so far in this playthrough. This dude has been above and beyond. I think giving him kind of middling traits and a middling Musou was just done to balance him out. Like if he had a slightly wider Musou maybe, or if you could aim it before it fell, I think it would still be B, but something where, I don't know, if you changed his Musou too much, or if you made his traits a little too strong, I think he would just be super broken. Like, I think doing, making his traits just enough to be serviceable and not complete ass was maybe intentional. So, I mean, I could go on and on and on. I'm super glad that I played as him. This dude was really fun. Now maybe he could have been stronger, I wouldn't be shocked. I really wanted to try the maximum barrier damage of 480. I got there. To be completely honest, I was kind of hoping barriers would delete a little faster than they did, but again, maybe I should have stuck with Kenshin for cleaving blade. Maybe should have really focused on MYS to really get that thing. That would have been really good. And also have a whole 100%. So again, I mean, even 360, 240, I mean, you can get just 2 barrier damage and then go all attack. Like, again, Momiji, it's just leave a comment of how phenomenal Iyo Masa Kato is. Iyo Masa. Look at this. How his name's pronounced. This dude is insane. So fun to use. I think his moveset, again, the only drawback of his moveset, which I don't think is enough to pump him from S, is it's not as mobile as some other people. Like a Gong Ning or... it's gonna say Zhurong, but she's not that mobile. There's other characters that I think are a little bit more mobile than him, but I think it's fine. Again, if you're not gonna be mobile, you gotta have a good radius. And if you're not gonna have a good radius, then you need to be mobile. I think a good radius is better than being mobile to a certain extent. Anyways, well, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me how you liked this guy. Maybe you hated this guy. Maybe you think his moveset's ass. And tell me why he's ass, I guess. I could see some people maybe not liking his moveset. I think that's completely fair. But he's so strong. I mean, if you pick this guy, especially if you have everybody unlocked, especially in Transcendence, you're gonna be fine. You're going to be fine. I definitely should have played with him on a higher traversal level to really let him shine. He didn't really get a fully shine. He does have a little bit of a drawback, but granted, that was how I went about using him. I may have actually went the weaker route for him by just doing barrier damage, which in hindsight probably shouldn't have. Probably should have diverted and aimed maybe to an MYS or somebody with, you know, a Motonari or a Momiji. Definitely, I don't know if I would have gotten Momiji online or not, but anyways, I digress. I could go on for another 5 or so minutes, but we're already pushing it on this video. So as always, I hope you have a good rest of your day, week, month, or year, depending on if you want to come back to this channel or not. Toodles.